In block 4, and our today's topic is proportion. The proportion is uh, what is a proportion? Proportion is A upon B is equal to suppose C upon D. Suppose the ratio of dogs and cats are 3 upon 2 and the ratio of dogs and cats now is 6 upon 4, which is 3 upon 2. So we have a proportion 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 4. Properties of a proportion, that is 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 4, and we will first crossly multiply, that is 2 into 6, and that is 12, and 3 into 4, that is 12. So 3 into 4, that is 2 into 6, and the properties of another proportion is cross product property, that is A upon B is equal to C upon D, which is equal to AD is equal to BC, means the extreme value. And another properties, let make sense of the cross product property for any number A, B, C, D. A upon B is equal to C upon D, which is equal to A upon B into D is equal to C upon D into D, and A upon B into B, D is equal to C, which implies that A upon B into D into B, that is equal to B into C, and that is AD is equal to BC. And another property, that is the reciprocal property. If 3 upon 2 is equal to 6 upon 4, then we can write this like 2 upon 3 is equal to 4 upon 3. Uh, and another property is 7 upon 2 is equal to x upon 6, and solve for 6. 7 into 6 is equal to 2x, which is cross multiplied, and 4 or 20 42 is equal to 2x, which is equal to 21x. And the how another that is the percentage of another topic. Write a percent as a fraction or decimal number. Write a fraction or decimal number as a percentage. Translate and solve percent sentence. Solve percentage problem involving percentage. Now we can use some questions regarding the proportion and percentage. The example of proportion is, first example is find find the fourth proportion of 1, 2, and 3. The solution of this type of problem is, let the suppose let the fourth proportion be suppose x, that is 1 is to 2 is proportion 3 is to x. Now we can write this as 1 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon x. Now we can multiply crossly. 1 into x is equal to 3 into 2, that is x is equal to 6. This is the value of fourth proportion. Now this is the question. Find the food proportion of 1, 2 and 3, which can be solved as, let the food proportion be x, then that is 1 is to x proportion 3 is to x, that is 1 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon x. Now we can multiply crossly, that 1 into x is equal to 3 into the 2, that is x is equal to 6. This is the food proportion of 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, and 3. Now, another example is uh, find out mean proportion between 4 and 16. Now, this type of problem we can solve is 4 is to x proportion x is to 16. That is 4 upon x is equal to x upon 16. Now we can multiply crossly, that is x square is equal to 4 into 16, that is 64. Now x is equal to 8. This is the mean proportion between 4 and 16. Then the next question of this type of article is 72.90 liter of a mixture contain milk and water in the ratio of 7:2. How much more water must be added to this mixture so that the ratio of milk and water will be 7:3. This is the question. 72.90 liter of a mixture contain milk and water in the ratio 7:2. How much more water must be added to this mixture so that the ratio of milk and water will be 7:3? Now, this type of problem can be solved like this. The total ratio, which is 7 plus 2, that is 9. Quantity of milk in mixture, which is 72.90 multiplied by 2 upon 9. This is 16.5 16.20 liter. Uh, that is 72.90 multiplied by 7, which is 56.70 liter. Now quantity of water in mixture, that is 72.90 into 2 upon 9, which will be 16.20 liter. Now let additional mixture of water, which will be X, suppose liter. Now that is 56.70 is to 16.20. Proportion 7 is to 3. 72 point, which is will be X. Now this is the total ratio, 7 plus 2, that is 9. Quantity of milk in mixture, that is 72.90 into 7 upon 9, which will be 56.7 liter. And the quantity of water in mixture, which will be 72.90 into 2 upon 9, and this will be 16.20 liter. Let addition mixture water, that is X liter, suppose. Now this is 56.70 is to 16.20 plus X. Proportion 7 is to 3. This will be solved like this. That is 3 into 56.70 is equal to 7 into 16.20 plus X. Now here we can solve for X. That is 170.1 is equal to 113.4 plus 7X. Now this value shifted is here, that is minus 11. 113.4 is equal to 7X. This will be 56.7x, and now 7x x is equal to 56.7 upon 7, which will be 8.1 liter. Now this is the ratio of milk in R and water by addition quantity. This is the answer. Now the another question. Suppose if 12 carpenters manufacture 18 chairs in a certain time, How many chairs shall be manufactured by 10 carpenters in same time? This is the question. If 12 carpenters manufacture 18 chairs in a certain time, how many chairs shall be manufactured by 10 carpenters in same time? This problem can be solved like this. Let 10 carpenters manufacture suppose X chair. Now here is carpenters. Here is chairs. Now 12 carpenters make a chair in 18, make chair 18s, and 10 carpenters suppose in X chair. Here the same increasing order, the arrow will be in same direction, and this will be 12 is to 10 proportion 18 is to X. That is 12 upon 10 is equal to 18 upon X, which will be 12 into X cross multiply 12 into X is equal to 18 into 10, and now X will be 18 into 10 upon 12, that is 15 chairs. So the solution of this question is like that. Let 10 carpenter manufacture suppose X chair, then here is a carpenter and chairs. Here 12 carpenters make 18 chairs and 10 carpenters suppose make X chair. Then this can be solved like this. Suppose 12 is to 10 proportion 18 into X. This is 12 upon 10 is equal to 18 upon X, then we will multiply crossly. This will be 12 into X is equal to 18 into 10, and X will be 18 into 10 upon 12, which will be 15 chair. So this is the solution of this type of question. Then the next question of this problem is, suppose 16 men or 18 women can do a work in 40 days. In how many they will be 24 men and 14 women complete the same work. This is the question. That is 16 men and or 18 women can do a work in 40 days. In how many days will 24 men and 14 women complete the same work? Now this is solution of this question like that. As per the question, it is given 28 women is equal to 16 men. Now that is 14 women is equal to 16 into 14 divided by 28, which will be 8 men. That is the total number of men will be 24 plus 8, that is 32. Now as per the question, 28 women is equal to 16 men. So 14 women is equal to 16 into 14 divided by 28. This will be 8 men. Now total number of men will be 24 plus 8, that is 32. Now this can be solved. Here is this. Men is 16, number of days is 40. Again, men is 32. Suppose this will be x. Here will be opposite direction. Arrow will be in opposite direction. That is 32 is to 16. Proportion 40 is to x. Now that is 32 upon 16 is equal to 40 upon x. This will be multiplied cross by, that is 32 into x is equal to 40 into 16. Now x will be 40 into 16 upon 32. This will be 20 days. Now this is the answer. Here is men and days. 16 men can do the work in 40 days, and 32 suppose in x, here is in opposite direction. So this will be 32 is to 16, proportion 40 is to x. This will be written as 32 upon 16 is equal to 40 upon x. This can be solved by cross multiplication. That is 32 into x is equal to 40 into 16. And now x will be 40 into 16 upon 32. This will be 20 days. Now another example. Suppose 12 men complete a work in 10 days. Working 8 hours daily. How many days will be taken by 20 men to complete the same work working 6 hour daily. This is the question, that is 12 men complete a work in 10 days. Working hour is 8 hour daily. How many days will be taken by 20 men to complete the same work? Working hour is 6 in daily. Now this can be solved like this. Here is men, here is hours, here is days. Now 12 men, 8 hours, and this will be in 10 days. Here is 20 men, 6 hours in suppose X days. So the number will be in opposite direction. So arrow will be like this. This will be 20 is to 12, like this. Here is 20 into 6 into X is equal to 12 into 8 into 10. Now X will be 12 into 8 into 10 upon 20 into 6. This will be 8 days. The value of X will be 8 days. The another question of percentage. Now there is the question of percentage. And now convert the percentage into decimal form. Suppose 8%. The solution, we can convert 8% in decimal form. Now the 8% means 8 upon 100, which will be 0.08. This is the conversion of percentage into decimal. Now explain another question. Explain the following into percentage. Suppose 5 upon 8. Explain the following into percentage. 5 upon 8 can be converted in percentage like this. 5 upon 8 into 100. This will be 62.5%. This is the conversion of digit in percentage. Another question of percentage is suppose find uh, 12 is to 1 upon 2% of rupees 50. Now this can be solved like this. Uh, 50 multiplied by 12 to 1 upon 2. That is 50 into 25 upon 2 into 100. This will be rupees 6.25. This is the point. 12 is 1 upon 2% of rupees 50. This can be converted like this. Another question of percentage is, suppose the residence of Prakash is assets for rupees 1800. He has to pay 15% as house tax and 12% as water tax. Find how much he pay the amount of tax. The question is, the residence of Prakash is assessed for rupees 1800. He has to pay 15% as house tax and 12% as water tax. Find how much he paid the amount of taxes. So we can solve this type of problem is, house tax is 1800 is total multiplied by 15%, that is 15 upon 100, that is rupees 270, and the water tax that is 1800 into water tax is 12%, that is 12 upon 100, which will be rupees 216, and the total is 486 rupees. This is the total amount of tax. And this is the solution of this question. Then the house tax is 1800, and that is multiplied by 15 upon 100, that is 270, and water tax is 1800 into 2 upon 12 upon 100, that is 216. The amount of tax is 486 rupees. No, another problem. Suppose Ramesh save 1/4 of water he 1/4 of what he spent. Find out find out how much percent how much percentage of his income does he save. This is the question. Ramesh saved 1/4 of what he spent. Find out how much percentage of his income does he save. Suppose let Ramesh expenditure is suppose 100 rupees. Now 1/4 saving means that is 100 into 1/4, that is rupees 25. Total income is 100 plus 25, that is 125 rupees. Saving percentage of income, that is 25 upon 125 into 100, that is 20%. This is the answer. Let the Ramesh expenditure, that is 100. 1/4 saving means 100 into 1/4, that is rupees 25, and total income is 100 plus 25, that is 125, and saving percentage of income means 25 upon 125 into 100, that is 20%. This is the answer of this question. Another example of percentages: a salary is 25% higher than B. How many percent is B salary lower than that of A? A salary is 25% higher than that of B. How many percent is B salary is lower than that of A? Suppose let the B salaries is suppose 100. Thus A's salary, that is 100 plus 25, which will be 125 rupees. B salaries is lower than that of A by, that is 25 upon 125 into 100. This will be 20%. Let the B salary is rupees 100, and thus A salary, which will be 100 plus 25, that is 125, and B salary is lower than that of A by 25 upon 125 into 100, which will be 20%. Another example of percentage. Suppose in an examination, Ritesh and Mohan secured 62% and 76% marks respectively. If the difference of their marks is 84, then how many maximum marks were in the examination? This is the question. In an examination, Ritesh and Mohan secured 62% and 76% marks respectively. If the difference of their marks is 84, how many maximum marks were in the examination? This can be solved like this. Suppose the maximum marks be 100. In such a case, Ritesh will obtain Ritesh will obtain uh, 62 and Mohan will obtain 76 marks. Now difference of marks is 76 minus 62, which will be 14. So when the difference is 14, the maximum marks are 100. When the difference is 84, maximum marks are 100 into 84 upon 14, which will be 600. So now this is the solution of this type of problem. Suppose the maximum marks be 100. In such a case, suppose Ritesh will obtain 62 marks and Mohan will obtain 76 marks. Now the difference of marks is 76 minus 62, that is 14. And when the difference is 14, the maximum marks are 100. And so when the difference is 684, then maximum marks is 100 into 84 upon 14. This will be 600. Now another example of percentage. Suppose a candidate polled 65% vote and won by 2,745 votes. Find out total vote poll. Find out total vote poll. Now the solution of this question is, suppose total poll be 100 and there are only two candidates. Hence, vote secured by winning candidate is 65%. That is 65. And votes secured by other candidate that is 100 minus 65, which will be 35. That is another difference of both. That is 65 minus 35, which will be 30. When win by 30, vote, total vote poll, which will be 100. When the difference when uh, when win by 2745, vote, total vote poll, that is 100 into 2745 upon 30, which will be 9150 votes. This type of problem we can solve like this. The total votes polled by poll be 100 and there are only two candidates. Then the vote secured by winning candidate is, that is 65%, means that is 65. And vote secured by other candidate, that is 100 minus 65, that is 35, and difference of vote will be 65 minus 35, that is 30. Now when win by 30 votes, then the total vote polled is 100, and when win by 2745 vote, then the total vote polled is 100 into 2745 upon 30. This will be 9150 votes. Now the another question, due to rise of 25% in railway fare, the number of passengers goes down by 36%. Find the percentage increase or decrease in income. This is the question. Due to rise of 25% in railway fare, the number of passengers goes down by 36%. Find the percentage increase or decrease in income. This will be solved like this. Let the number of passengers D 100 and fair B, suppose rupees 1, then hence total income that is 100 into 1, that is rupees 100. Now railway fare after increasing of 25%, that is 1 plus 0.25, that is rupees 1.25. Number of passenger after decreasing by 36%, that is 100 minus 36, which will be 64. Total income after change, this will be 1.25 into 64, which will be rupees 80. Percentage decrease in income that is 100 minus 80 is rupees, that is 20%. This is the solution of this type of question. Let the number of passengers be 100 and fare be rupees 1. Hence the total income is 100 into 1, that is rupees 100, and railway fare after increase of 25% is 1 plus 0.25, that is rupees 1.25. The number of passengers after decrease by 36% is 100 minus 36, that is 64, and total income after change will be 1.25 into 64, that is rupees 80. And the percentage decrease in income is 100 minus 80, that is 20%. This is the solution of this type of question. Another example is in an examination, 51% students failed in English and 45% failed in mathematics. If 22% students failed in both subjects. Find out percentage of student passed in both subjects. If total 169 candidates passed in total, find the number of candidates appeared in examination. This is the question. In an examination, 51% student failed in English and 45% failed in mathematics. If 22% student failed in both subjects, find out percentage of student passed in both subjects, and if total 169 candidates passed in total, find the number of candidates appeared in examination. Suppose the solution of this type of problem is, let the number of candidates suppose 100 student failed in both subjects, that is 22%, means 22 failed only in English, that is 51 minus 22, which is 29%. Failed in maths, failed only in maths, that is 45 minus 22, this is 23%. Now total number of students failed that is 22 plus 29 plus 23, that is 74%. Now let the number of candidates will be 100. Student failed in both subjects, that is 22%, that is 22. And failed only in English, 51 minus 22, that is 29%. And failed only in maths, that is 45 minus 22, that is 23%. Total number of students failed, and that is 22 plus 29 plus 23, that is 74%. Student failed. Student passed. Students passed, that is 100 minus 74, that is 26%. If a student passed, are 26, then the total students are 100. If a student passed are 169, total students are 100 into 169 upon 26, that is 650 students. So the student passed is 100 minus 74, that is 26%. If student passed are 26, then the total students are 100. If student passed are 169, which is given in question, then the total students are 100 into 169 upon 26, which will be 650 student uh, passed in 160. That is the student find total candidate appeared in the examination. Another question of this percentage: a milkman has has two kind of milk. Find type contain 10% of water while the other contain 20% of water. If he prepare a new mixture by mixing 90 liter of first kind of milk and 60 liter of second kind of milk, what will be the percentage of water in new mixture? A milkman has two kind of milks. Fine type contain 10% of water, while the other contain 20% of water. This is the first. Now find the first type contain 10% of water, while the other contain 20% of water. If he prepare a new mixture by mixing 90 liter of first kind of milk and 60 liter of second kind of milk, what will be the percentage of water in new mixture? Now the solution of this question is total quantity total quantity of new mixture, that is 90 plus 60, that is 150 liter. Share of water in first type of milk, that is 90 into 10 upon 100, which will be 9 liters. Share of water in second type of milk, that is 60 into 20 upon 100, which will be 12 liters. And quantity of water in new mixture, that is 9 plus 12, which will be 21 liter. So the percentage of water in new mixture. 21 upon 150 into 100, which will be 14%. Now, this is the solution of this question. The total quantity of new mixture is 90 plus 60, that is 150 liter. Share of water in first type of milk, which is 90 into 10 upon 100, it will be 9 liters. And share of water in second type of milk, which is 60 into 20 upon 100, which will be 12 liters. Now the quantity of water in new mixture, which is 9 plus 12, that is 21 liter. And so the percentage of water in new mixture will be 21 upon 150 into 100. This will be 14 liter. Another question of percentage. Suppose 70 kilogram of vegetable ghee was mixed with pure ghee to make it 65% pure. A dealer tries to improve the quantity by putting a further 50 kilogram of pure ghee into the mixture. What is the percentage of pure ghee in new mixture? This will be a question. 70% kilogram of vegetable ghee was mixed with pure ghee to make it 65% pure. A dealer tries to improve the quantity by putting a further 50 kilogram of pure ghee into the mixture. What is the percentage of pure ghee in the new mixture? Now the solution of this type of problem is, let the old mixture D, suppose 100 kg. In such a case, pure ghee that is 65 kilogram and vegetable ghee is 35 kilogram. When vegetable ghee is 35 kg, total mixture is 100 kg. When vegetable ghee is 70 kg, the total mixture, this will be 100 into 70 upon 35, this will be 200 kg. Now let the old mixture be suppose 100 kg. In such a case, pure ghee is 65 kg and vegetable ghee is 35 kg. When vegetable ghee is 35 kg, then total mixture is 100 kilogram. When vegetable ghee is 70 kg, then total mixture is 100 into 70 divided by 35, that is 200 kg. Now 50 kg of pure ghee has been added. Then total mixture that is 200 plus 50, 250 kg. Now pure ghee in new mixture this will be 200 into 65 upon 100 plus 650 kg. Now this is 130 plus 50, that is 180 kilogram. Now the percentage of pure ghee in new mixture that is 180 into 100 upon 250, that is 72%. Now this is the 50 kg of pure ghee has been added then the total mixture will be 200 plus 50, that is 250 kg. And now pure ghee in new mixture will be 200 into 65 upon 100 plus 50, this will be 180 kg. So the percentage of pure ghee in new mixture is 72%.